house and finally polish this car, cut and polish the paint, get it all nice and shiny again. I think I'm gonna do that today. It's a bit hot, but it's summer here in Australia, so I can't really do anything about that. There's no dodging the heat. But yeah, just went to the gym. Gonna go home, do an ice bath. We'll get into this hopefully. So before we start polishing this car, obviously we need to clean it. We need to get all the dirt off it, all the bird shit, all the brake dust, everything. It needs to be a completely clean surface before we start prepping it for polishing. So I'll start with the wheels, then I'll hit it with the foam. Now I'm just hitting it with an iron remover. So I use Auto Glue Magna is what I use for my iron remover. So I'm just completely dousing the car in this stuff, spraying it absolutely everywhere. And here's the reaction. So all the purple little dots is iron that is stuck in the paint, and this spray is pulling the iron out, and then we're just going to wash it off. And so you might think your paint's clean, but look at this. My fender was absolutely covered in iron, in the brake dust. So that is definitely a crucial step before you start polishing. Make sure you spray your car down with the iron remover. So now I'm just hitting it with the clay bar. Obviously, another crucial step, you have to clay bar your paint before you polish it. So we're going to go around clay bar the whole car and then dry it. Alright, so we're going to start with the back of the car. I'm going to take the plate off just so we can get in here real good, and then I'm going to take these headlights off so we can get in here nice and do it all properly, and then we can put the headlights back on, do the quarter, do the bumper, go under the gazebo so it's nice when not in the sun. It's really hot today. Move to the fenders and then the back doors, and then I'll do the roof and then turn the car around and put the other half of the car under the gazebo and start the other half of the car. So let's get the plate off, get the headlights off. Okay, so this is pretty much what we got. We have two wool pads for the cutting. I don't think foam pads are that good for cutting. And then we have this red foam pad for finishing, because foam pads are good for finishing. These are the polishers I'm using. This is a swirl remover. This is going to be our deep, extra heavy cut. And then this is another finish polish that I think might work better than this one. We've got some towels, and then we have our 3-year ceramic that will go on last. We have a smaller dual action here just to get into these tight areas like here, here. But yeah, let's start polishing the rear bumper. Okay, so we've just done the back bumper, and I am so happy with how it came out. Haven't even done the finish polish yet, and it just looks so much nicer. I don't know if you can tell how faded this paint is. There's a bit of gloss to it, but this is freshly polished. I think there's a huge difference. Even these pillars are just completely flat. There's no shine on them at all. So now I'm gonna hit this little bit, and it's got a lot of these black spots in it, even after clay barring it. So let's see if we can get all these little black dots out. I think doing this to your car is pretty overlooked. I see a lot of really nice Subarus and that paint is just absolutely horrible. Just swirl city, swirls everywhere. So I think it's pretty important to do this to your car. So I hope to motivate some of you people to do this yourself. Alrighty, so we finally finished polishing it. We've got it here gleaming in the sun. Absolutely all the defects out of the paint. I took a video, there was heaps of sap stuck in the roof. Got all of it out. Now the paint is absolutely popping in the sun. I got a bottle of water here. We're gonna do the water test. You're supposed to not let it get wet for 24 hours, but we got to do the water test. So here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice. 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 This lady's like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Testing out my ceramic coating, love. Just trying here on the fender. Nice. There you go, she's fully ceramic coated. Now I can just pull up to the car wash anytime the car's dirty and just rinse it off with water. How good is that? Don't have to worry about getting scratches and everything. It's all nice and protected and so glossy and shiny. Damn. Topped it off with a bit of tyre shine. I did the headlights as well. Did the headlights, did the grille, did everything. It's funny because I remember the first video I made of this car, I said, oh, the first thing I'm going to do is polish it and get it all perfect, but it took me ages to do it, but finally did it today. So Now I don't have to stress and worry about getting it all protected because the paint was that bad. I was scared it was gonna just get worse and worse. But now we are good to go, and keep modifying this car. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Probably not the most entertaining video, but this is something that needed to be done and we got it done. So sweet. I'll see you guys in the next video.